Let's play The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Today we are completing the Tsutsu-um Shrine in Hyrule Field. What's up YouTube? I'm Kat from KKJinxx Gaming for fun. And today I'm gonna show you how to solve this shrine. This shrine is located right outside the Outskirt Stable. There's a cliff just to the south of the stable and the shrine is on top of that. Climb on up and let's go right inside. This is the stakes guide you. So continue down the corridor and down the stairs and then go to your immediate left. If you look closely, you'll see a stake sticking out of the moving pillar. We want to attach a metal slate on top of the stake and then grab the metal slate that's already attached to a stake and hold it so that the stake point is aimed at the pillar. Once the other stake and slate are below the one that you're holding, attach it to the pillar so that it's just above the first one. If you can jump across to the lower stake and slate, go ahead and do it now, otherwise you'll have to wait for it to come back down. But once you get across, you want to ascend to the upper one and then let the pillar take you high enough so that way you're able to glide down to this stationary pillar and land next to the chest. And open up your chest to reveal a dun, 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 5 arrows. Now, facing the back wall, you see a wind tunnel. Glide to it and let it take you high enough to stand on the upper level of this catwalk. Facing the opening that the big orb is rolling out of, you'll see a stake in the wall. Grab it with your ultra hand and move it over to the next brick. You can kind of see the lines there. And then lined up with the bottom track that the big orb is rolling on. And this will reroute the big orb. Below that is a seesaw and it needs to be stopped using a stake so that it's angled to the right so the orb can use it as a ramp. Depending on where you get the seesaw to land, the orb might jump the stake at the end of the seesaw or it'll stop it from moving. If it jumps and lands in the rail, you're good. If not, you might have to start over. And if you do need to restart any of the things, if you remove the stakes from the wall and let them drop into the void, new ones will spawn in the original position. Okay, and alternatively, if the orb gets stuck, you can just grab the stake and move it and guide the orb to the rails. Then put that same stake into the spinning wheel on this green part right here, but pay attention to how it sits. We need it to be out far enough to push the orb, but if it hits the rail, the stake might break. Then, after the stake guides the big orb into the big orb hole, the gate to the egress opens. And now you can do the hokey pokey, turn yourself around, and carefully jump and glide back over to solid ground and continue to the innermost chamber. And you know what that means. It's time to clock out. Check your map, yepperoni and cheese. We have all the chests from this shrine. And that, boys and girls, is where we call it a day. If you enjoyed this video or maybe you learned something new, be sure to smash that like button and punch that bell right in the face. And if you're still not satisfied, check out the merch below. With that being said, this is KKJinxx, over and out.